So you're a film buff. You regularly impress your friends with your knowledge of movie trivia. You might be able to recite the script of The Godfather word for word. Maybe you know which year every movie in the Harry Potter franchise came out. And you might even know how many times Wayne and Garth say schwing in the Wayne's World movies. But what about all the lesser-known movie trivia from behind the scenes? There are a lot of facts about movies that might just take you by surprise. And that's what this video is all about. Here's our latest edition of 20 rapid-fire behind-the-scenes movie facts. Steven Spielberg directed Jurassic Park in a very hands-on manner, but he oversaw the post-production of the movie via video link while in Poland filming Schindler's List. With Robert Stromberg at the movie's helm, Maleficent had the largest budget ever for a first-time director at $263 million. That surpassed another Disney film, Tron Legacy, which had a budget of $170 million. In order to add realism to his portrayal of the title character in The Wrestler, Mickey Rourke bladed his own head. Blading is the process of cutting yourself to provoke bleeding, and it actually happens in real life in the pro wrestling industry. The eagle on the back of Hancock's uniform is a replica of the Philadelphia Eagles logo from 1948 to 1995. Philadelphia is, of course, the home city of Hancock's star, Will Smith. On the playground is where he spent most of his days. For the scene in Titanic in which water crashes into the grand staircase room, the filmmakers only had one opportunity to get it right, because the entire set and furniture were going to be destroyed in the process. In Avatar, the whooping and cackling sounds made by the wolf-like predators on the fictional moon of Pandora are actually real spotted hyena calls. During the ping pong matches in Forrest Gump, there was no actual ball used. The ball you see was entirely CGI, animated to meet the actors' paddles as required. To get a good idea of the vocal power behind the monster's roar in the recent Godzilla reboot, the movie's sound designers used a 12-foot high, 18-foot wide speaker array to blast it out at 100,000 watts. To help save time on the tight schedule of The Mist, the producers and director Frank Darabont hired the camera crew from the S.H.I.E.L.D. television series to shoot the movie. This camera crew was able to move fast because of the hectic TV production schedule. The weird-looking white alien fish that says hey in the Chinese restaurant kitchen scene in Men in Black 3 is in fact an actual real-life fish. Technically known as the Cyclolutes marcedus, it's more commonly known as a blobfish. As a promotional stunt for American Ultra, Lionsgate gave away free marijuana at the San Diego Comic-Con to anyone in possession of a medical marijuana card. In Finding Dory, Alexander Gould is replaced by Hayden Rollins as the voice of Nemo, due to having outgrown his original role since Finding Nemo in 2003. However, Gould does have a cameo as Passenger Carl in the movie. Ice Age Collision Course was originally scheduled for release on July 15, 2016. However, the release was delayed until July 22nd to avoid having to compete with the Ghostbusters reboot. During the building of the Assassin's Creed courtyard set in Malta, a hurricane swept inland and damaged the set. The set in question was built on the same site as the amphitheater in Gladiator. Will Smith became so fond of his co-star Abby, the German Shepherd who played Sam in I Am Legend, that he tried to adopt her when filming was finished, but the dog's owner could not be persuaded to give her up. Michael B. Jordan plays Adonis Creed, son of Apollo Creed in 2015's Creed. However, in reality, Jordan was born in 1987, 2 years after the fictional death of Apollo. There's a scene in Whiplash in which J.K. Simmons' character Fletcher calls Miles Teller's Andrew a self-righteous little prick. This was the only line Simmons improvised in the entire movie.
So, what do you say?
For the scenes in The Wolf of Wall Street in which some of the movie's characters were snorting cocaine, the actors actually snorted crushed B vitamins. The villainous Eduardo El Macho Perez in Despicable Me 2 was actually meant to be played by Al Pacino. Pacino had even recorded his lines for the role, but he dropped out of the project due to creative differences and was replaced by Benjamin Bratt. In spite of the fact that she was outright offered the role of Dean Abigail Hardscrabble in Monsters University, Helen Mirren requested that she audition for it anyway. This was to ensure that the people behind the movie were satisfied with her performance. And that's it. Thanks for watching our latest list of 20 rapid-fire behind-the-scenes movie facts. Did you know about any of these? Which other great movie facts do you know of? Let us know in the comments section below and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one.